Police officers who have arrested other police officers. What happened? Me and my girlfriend Celia had been together for 6 months when she asked me if I wanted to meet her family. And by this point, I was sure that Celia was my future wife. So I kissed her forehead and said yes. Celia immediately glowed with excitement. Okay, great. And don't worry about it being awkward, babe. My sister's husband Lorcan will be there. And Lorcan's a cop too, just like you. So at least you'll have something to bond over. I nodded because that really did feel reassuring. It's always nice to have another brother in blue around. So we get to her parents' house, and I'm shaking hands, giving hugs, doing the whole meet the family thing when Lorcan walks in. He's wearing his police uniform, which I thought was weird since it was just a casual family dinner, but whatever. Some guys are proud of the badge. I get it. But then I actually looked at his uniform, and something felt off. The insignia police badge looked wrong. It looked like something you'd buy from a Halloween store, not something from a police station. I told myself I was being paranoid. Maybe I was just nervous and looking for problems. We were all halfway through our meal of white people chicken with no seasoning when Lorcan started talking about his police job. Yeah, I got a 10 to 70 call last week. It was really dangerous, but hey, all part of the job. My stomach dropped with confusion. A 10 to 70 wasn't a police code for anything dangerous. It was code for a car that was parked wrong. I stared at him to see if he was joking, but he wasn't. His mom looked at him with so much pride it actually hurt to watch. His mom spoke. We've canceled dozens of family vacations over the 7 years that Lorcan has been a cop because Lorcan got called into work at the last minute. But that's the price you pay when your son is out there saving lives, she sang. His dad chimed in, turning to face me and Lorcan. It's ridiculous how underpaid police officers like you guys are. We've had to lend Lorcan money multiple times to cover expenses, he said, shaking his head. Nothing was making sense. If Lorcan really had been a police officer for 7 years, then he would have been paid at least $80,000 a year. He wouldn't need to borrow money from his parents. I had to know more. I turned to face Lorcan and said, it's crazy how much union dues went up this year, right? If he really was a cop, he'd go into a 10-minute rant about politics. Instead, he just nodded and said, yeah, it's crazy. That's it. Any real police officer would have gone on and on about policy laws. That's when my girlfriend started bragging about how hard Lorcan works. He's always doing double shifts, she said. Lorcan